Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Uplifting engineering education in India is crucial for driving innovation, economic growth, and sustainable development. With the rapid pace of technological advancements, there is a growing need for engineers who are not only technically skilled but also capable of solving real-world problems. Many institutions in India face challenges like limited industry exposure, inadequate research opportunities, improving infrastructure, faculty training, and industry-academia collaboration can help bridge these gaps. I appreciate the Indian National Academy of Engineering and Infosys Foundation for coming together to start a center for engineering education and excellence. The program will focus on fundamental courses in 5 engineering domains. This program is going to have a wholehearted support of AICTE and our esteemed IITs. The signing of MOU marks a new era in improving the standards of technical education in India.
INFLIBNET, AICTE and Infosys have come together to create something which is historic. And this historic aspect is about creating a Center of Engineering Education Excellence. Now, CEEE, as we call it, has been a kind of out-of-the-world thinking to bring in a very different dimension to our engineering students. Since the number of students are very large, it was thought that we actually start training the teachers, the educators, and through that, the students that come out of engineering get enriched. Now, this is about exciting the students in terms of practicality of engineering. It's about direct usage for the industry, because whole lot of people in industry today talk of employability to be a big concern. There's a certain percentage of students who essentially have a very different level of, call it the upbringing. They come out quite differently. And this is essentially where the pedagogy of the engineering education becomes extremely important.
We are extremely passionate and committed to the success of this issue. The country is large, and we very rightfully aspire to be a developed nation soon. And in the process, we have to address very many engineering challenges that we have, be it for energy, for habitat, for transportation, for defense, and so on. And while we pursue them for development of technology, we also realize that the manpower training in the country suffers from a huge differences in quality. On one hand, we are very fortunate to have AICTE governed institutions, more than 3,000 engineering institutions, rolling out something like about 10 lakh plus engineers every year. But when we compare between the topmost tier institutions and the so-called not so well-endowed institutions, there's a large gap. And unfortunately, quality and quantity is not proportional here. We would like them to be. So what we have decided or have come together to pursue is the following, that through a very generous corporate social responsibility funding from Infosys Foundation, INE, Infosys Foundation, and now along with the ICT, we are going to launch a national program aimed at empowering the engineering teachers. By empowering, what we mean is not just make them go through the same course once more or teach them or train them, but to take them to a level where from they'll be very confident to uncover the subject rather than covering the subject, go into the fundamentals, explain the nuances that are needed for designing and pursuing a problem or finding an engineering solution.
The scope that CEEE has decided that yes, we'll approach the teachers, organize the teachers from all institutes, not only national institutes and IITs and NITs, but all institutes where most of the students go is very important, and there is a structure to it. There is an in-person interaction, there is an online interaction, there is a assignment, there are working in between for 2-3 months. This is very important. I think we'll also define the structure for it and come up with it.
While INA doing this is an important aspect because we have the right partner, what is the diamond or the jewel in the crown is AICTE also agreeing to work on this project together with INA. That is what is going to make a big difference, because the acceptance level will go spiraling high when AICTE is also there in the mix with INA. So I am very upbeat and very optimistic about this partnership and this program. I would like to see phenomenal outcomes by the teachers who get trained or the mentees who we have, ultimately improving quality of the engineering students so that the employment goes up and we see India shining because of the great engineering work done by the engineers in the country.
Today, technology is multidisciplinary, and a student has to have core concepts and understanding of their fundamentals. And this is what this program will really try by empowering the teachers, and target is the students who are from across the country and who may not have access to the best of the facilities in the country. Because India has huge talent, and that talent is beyond the boundaries of so-called elite institutions. I think this also is a mechanism by which we are democratizing engineering education, engineering excellence, by taking it to more students by empowering the teachers.
Typically in India, most of the students, they aspire to take their education from institutes like IITs, though because of the number of seats available, it may not be always possible. Now, for them to take this opportunity to learn from some of the faculty members from IIT is this opportunity which is being created through this CEEE program. Now, the student number is so large, it may not be possible for the students directly to come to IIT and learn, but now they have this opportunity to learn from those faculty members who have been trained in a way how they are going to deliver this course material to the students. So these AICTE approved college teachers, they are coming to IITs, they are learning from the mentors who are celebrated teachers in these 5 IITs, who are going to mentor them as to how to deliver the engineering education in our country.
Being part of this program offers a unique opportunity to engage with some of the most distinguished and experienced faculty from leading engineering institutions across the country. It's a chance to experience modern, state-of-the-art teaching methods that are transforming how engineering is taught and learned. In the long run, it helps to elevate the overall quality of the curriculum, teaching standards, and the knowledge base of the institutions as a whole. I congratulate everyone who is part of this noble initiative.